Welcome to CKE 10,000 Gaming Channel. In this video, we're looking at my 7 Deadly Sins new partnership Forbidden Power, so Bookgate deck profile. At level 0, I'm running 3 copies of Meliodas, the Dragon Sin of Wrath. It gets 2k power if you have 5 more cards, and it's a Climax Swapper, so it's a big Climax Swapper. 3 of those. 4 copies of Hawk. It's your on-play put the top 2 cards of your deck in your waiting room. If there's climax on those cards, choose one of your characters, and that character plus 15 your power until turn, and has a second effect. Once on play, pay 1, put the top card of your deck in your clock, take a hit. If you do, choose a level 1 or lower character in your waiting room, return to your hand. So it's on play salvage Ricky for level 1, which is kind of not that great, but helps mill at the first effect at least. And 4 copies of Gila, Spending Time at Home. If you have 5 more cards in hand, this card gets plus 2,000 power continuous, just similar to Meliodas. And when your other Britannia character's frontal attack, you can sacrifice this card. If you do, pump that character in battle 1,000 power. So it's a backup from the board. 4 copies of your Jericho, Hungry for Revenge Brainstormer. At the beginning of your class phase, choose one character, and that character gets plus 100 power. Pay 1, rest 2 cards, flip over 5 cards from the top of your deck, and put them into your waiting room. For each new partnership for him power revealed among those cards, search your deck for a Britannia character. 2 copies of King the Grizzly Sin of Sloth. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you can discard a card and put a character from stage in your waiting room. If you do, choose one Britannia character in your waiting room, return it to your hand, and choose one of your other characters, and that character gets 1,000 power until end of turn. 3 copies of Dale Final Moments. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Britannia character, choose one character, and that character gets plus 2,000 power until turn. When this card becomes reversed, if the card's battle opponent is cost 0, you may put that card at the bottom of your opponent's deck. Then you have 2 level 1 combos. That combos with the same class card. When this card attacks, if you have another Britannia character, this gets 1,500 power until turn. When this card attacks, if new partnership in your class area, and you have 2 or more other Britannia characters, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Your opponent chooses one character or event from among them, puts in your hand, put the rest into a waiting room. 4 copies of Gila, Switching Sides. When this card attacks, choose one of your other Britannia characters, and that character plus 6 power until end of turn. X equals to the number of Britannia characters you have times 500. When your opponent levels up, if new partnership is in the climax area, you may choose a character in your waiting room to return to your hand. 2 copies of Dan Twirling Her Hair. It assists for power, and when you can, it has an act that you can also give power. And when this card's battle becomes reversed, you may put top card of your opponent's clock in your waiting room and put that character into your clock. So try to ruins their board setup. 2 copies of Diane, the Serpent's Sin of Envy. Gets 10,000 power continuous during on your turn, and memory kicks opponent's characters. 2 Gila, Unbothered. On play heal, and it gets X power. And when this level 2 or higher becomes reversed, you can pay 1, search deck for a character. 3 copies of your early play Stock Healer Diane. 1 Stock Wash Diane. 4 copies of your finisher Hendrickson, No Longer Human. Gets 1,000 power for each character in your opponent's backstage. And on play, look at top 3, grab a card, discard the rest. And when this card attacks, if Forbidden Power is in your class area, you can pay 1, pitch 2. If you do, look at the top card of your opponent's deck, put it on top or bottom, on top of their deck or waiting room, and then deal 4 damage to your opponent. And the last 8 cards are new partnership for level 1 combos, and Forbidden Power for level 3 combo. Alright, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, check oncardex.com in the link in the description below to see an overview of this deck build.